Before you pack for your 2026 cruise, several cruise lines are confiscating items that used to just pass right through. One popular device is now being tagged. And if you're sailing to Mexico, one very common item could actually get you a fine in port. This isn't the basic don't bring weapons list. These are real 2026 enforced items that could impact your embarkation day. And later in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you can bring instead so you don't lose anything at security. Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm Barb from Cruise Savvy, helping you cruise smarter, not harder. Today we're focusing only on what's changed or being enforced more strictly in 2026. New enforcement realities and a destination law that continues to surprise cruisers every year. So let's start with the number one most confiscated items. I see this on the table at the end of every cruise and people are picking them up left and right. And I bet you know what it is. Yes, you're right. It is those power strips with surge protection. Now, technically, these have always been banned, but here is what changed in 2026. Enforcement is now consistent across all ports. Security is no longer just letting it slide. If it has a surge protector, multiple outlets, or extension cords attached to them, they're taking them. It will get flagged during X-rays and put in the naughty list section on the cruise ship. I've been seeing cruisers so shocked because they brought the same exact item the cruise before. The key difference in 2026 is consistency. Cruise lines are tightening fire safety enforcement across all ships. Have you ever had something confiscated? Comment down below. I would love to hear what you got taken. So don't click away just yet because I'm going to be showing you some alternatives in just a few minutes. The next item that's going to be confiscated this year are Bluetooth speakers. In 2026, this enforcement is noticeably stricter. Even those small personal speakers are being flagged more often. Why? Because noise complaints on board have increased. Cruise lines are actually prioritizing shared experience space. Here's what people don't realize. Even if you say, I'm only using it in my cabin, security doesn't care and they're not willing to take that risk. It's easier to confiscate this item than to police it while on board. If it's medium-sized or even large, expect scrutiny. And in just a moment, we're going to talk about a tech device that's raising privacy concerns on board. While we're talking about these Bluetooth speakers, do you remember about a year ago, I think I posted it in one of my videos, but on Carnival, somebody was having, a great time out on the pool deck with their portable speaker, and the lady behind her had enough. She literally got up, grabbed that lady's speaker, and threw it overboard. I could not believe it. Because of things like that, that's why they're cracking down on that speaker rule. This next item, or items, is actually Royal Caribbean specific, as far as I know. So Royal Caribbean has clarified their language around networking equipment. What I mean by that are devices that boost your signal, create personal Wi-Fi networks, or redistribute internet connections in any way. So these are being treated as prohibited items. This includes those travel routers and personal hotspots. Even if your intentions are innocent, like sharing one internet plan, it can be interpreted as network interference. Where are my MSC cruisers? Okay, I'm talking to you guys because this one, MSC, has drawn clear boundaries around recording capable smart glasses. That's right, the cruise line is responding to privacy complaints from their guests. Wearable devices, even very discreet ones, are being watched more closely. Now here's the bigger picture. The cruise industry is adapting to new technology. So if you bring in wearable tech that records, be mindful of how you use it. Okay, so we just talked about cruise line enforcement, but this next section is where things go from inconvenient to serious. Because destination laws, they don't just confiscate items. They involve fines and maybe jail time. This is especially important if you're cruising to Mexico this year. Mexico has strengthened enforcement on vaping products. This includes disposable vapes, nicotine vapes, and non-nicotine vapes. If you're bringing these ashore in places like Cozumel, Costa Maya, they can be confiscated. And there have been reports of fines. But this is where people get confused. They assume that because the cruise line allows them on board, that it must be legal in the port. Not true. The country's law always overrides a cruise line policy. If Mexico is on your 2026 itinerary, double check before you pack any vaping devices. This is one of the most misunderstood rules in travel right now. Now, real quick, don't forget to hit that like button or subscribe to Cruise Savvy for more cruise tips and tricks, and even ship tours. Next up is camouflage clothing. Yep, you heard me right. Several Caribbean nations prohibit civilians from wearing camouflage clothing, including Barbados, Jamaica, Bahamas, and Antigua. We're talking camouflage shorts, hats, leggings, bathing suits. Why? Because it's considered to be military apparel. This surprises so many cruisers. So if your cruise includes any of these destinations, leave your camo at home. Up next, we're going to talk about those heat items. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. However, I do need to bring it up because technology for scanning these items have improved. So if you were sneaking them on in the past, you're not going to be sneaking them on going forward. And I'm talking about those items such as irons, steamers, coffee makers, yes, coffee makers, and candles. As mentioned earlier, detection is being more consistent. Cruise lines are prioritizing fire safety, thank goodness. So just assume any heat-producing item is going to be confiscated. Okay, we got through those items pretty good. So let's talk about what you can bring safely on board instead. Instead of a surge protector, you can bring a USB-only hub. Avoid anything with a long plug. Avoid anything that has an outlet attached to it. Strictly USB. I'll go ahead and link the one I personally use in the description below. Instead of those Bluetooth speakers, bring travel earbuds or headphones. And instead of steamers or an iron, bring wrinkle release spray. It works surprisingly well, especially if you get a little wrinkly outfit for formal night. I'll actually go ahead and organize some cruise approved items, and I'll drop them in my description below to make it a little easier for you. Quick disclosure though, while this video is not sponsored, some of my links are affiliate links, which will help support my channel at no additional cost to you. So before you cruise in 2026, please check your individual cruise line's prohibited list. They change a lot. What might be on the list this month may change next month. Research the destination laws of the ports of call that you're going to be going to. Always assume that enforcement is going to be stricter than your last sailing. If you've ever had something confiscated, let us know which cruise line you were on and what it was that you were trying to bring on board. Your experience helps all of us cruise a little safer and smarter the next time. And if you're cruising this year, please share this video with one of your cruise buddies. And I'll see you guys either at sea or on your next Cruise Savvy video. Happy sailing!